Hello, so Simon here again for our second session of week 5. We're doing really well. Well done, everybody. Up to this point, you've done really good work. So let's keep it going. Let's complete week 5 and keep this effort level high. Okay, so let's get going with our warm-up. As we usually do, let's just start walking at a nice, gentle pace. Every minute, we're going to start to push the pace up a little bit further until we're more at a brisk walking pace. Then we'll drop it down just for that final minute as we prepare ourselves to start the session. So what have we got in store for you today then? So it's the second session of the week. So that means we are doing our pyramid session. So you've already completed the shorter repetition work, which we did in session 1 this week, which was the 5 lots of 5 minutes. So today's session, the pyramid, we're doing 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute. Then we're going to add a 5th minute to it in the middle. So a bit of a progression on to last week. And then 4 minute, 3 minute, 2 minute, 1 minute. We're going to have a 1 minute recovery in between each repetition. But there's lots of reps, so that means you're getting quite a lot of recovery altogether as a total, looking at the session as a whole. Okay, so in total, we are going to be running for 25 minutes with an 8-minute walking recovery in total, which leads us to 33 minutes, but adding the 5-minute warm-up and cool down to that leads us to 43 minutes of work. So that's a really good amount of time. So we're 1.5 minutes through this warm-up now. So let's just keep this pace going. Gradually just increase the pace each minute. Just push yourself a little bit more. Drive with those arms forwards and back. Deep breaths. Prepare yourselves for the session. So looking back at previous weeks with this session, so initially when we started in week 1, we started our pyramid with 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, and then dropping it back down. And then we've just gradually progressed, adding extra repetitions, longer ones in the middle, making our pyramid longer. So you've done really well. The progression from last week, we're adding this 5th minute into the middle, because last week we just did 2 lots of 4, so adding that 5th in between. But you've already did the 5 lots of 5 minutes last week, so I know that you can cope well with those 5-minute repetitions. So just try and match the same kind of pace as you did on those, and you'll be fine. So that's 2.5 minutes down now. So we're halfway through this warm-up, so let's start to increase the pace a little bit more. Get yourself nice and loose, prepare the body mentally and physically, focus on what you've got in store. As always, I'm going to be with you the whole way. I'm doing the session with you. So we're going through this together. I'll let you know as well how much time is left of each repetition and the recoveries. So you just keep focused on your running and you just keep going, okay? So that's 3 minutes down. So another 2 minutes to go. So another minute. Let's start to increase the pace a little bit further. And then the final minute, we'll then drop it down as we get ourselves ready to start, okay? So well done. Keep it going. You've done really well up to this point. Nearly completed the week 5. So after this session, we have our longer repetition session, which is a little bit of an increase in last week. We're going to just do 1 repetition rather than 2 lots. I'm going to do 1 lot of 20 minutes. Okay, so last week we did 2 lots of 12. So that's what we got in store for you for the final session of the week coming through. Okay, so we're coming up to our final minute now, so let's just start to decrease the pace slightly now, get ourselves ready. Please let me know how you've got on with the session so far. It's always great to hear from you, and let other people know on the program how you're doing. Share it with anyone that you think would also benefit from this. So anyone who's got a similar goal, who's just getting back into running, or is just starting off as fresh and just wants a nice introduction into running and intervals, this is a great program for them. So please let them know as well. Alternately, I do have another podcast as well, so check out Simon Minting Audio Training and you should be able to find out some other workouts that I've posted as well, so give those a go. Lots of different abilities are welcome. There's different types of sessions, so please just find the right session for you. Right then, so we're nearly ready. We've got another 20 seconds to go until we start with the pyramid. Nice and easy with that first 1 minute, and then adding a minute on each time. Let's try and keep this a nice steady pace. Try not to go off too hard because you don't want to tire towards the end, okay? Get ready in 5, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So off we go then with our first repetition, starting off nice and easy with this 1 minute effort. Come on, let's keep it going. Hold a good steady pace for this short repetition. By now, these repetitions should feel nice and easy, these shorter ones compared to the longer ones, which you're now used to. So let's really enjoy taking on these shorter ones and enjoy those recoveries that will follow soon. So you're halfway already, 30 seconds to go. Come on, hold that pace. Then we'll enjoy that recovery of 1 minute. Great start, come on, nearly there. Come on, final push. Just 15 seconds to go and that first rep is already complete. Come on, last 10 seconds. Remember, we've got a minute recovery to follow off walking. 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so minute walk. So making our way all the way up to the top of the pyramid, which is now 5 minutes in this week of week 5. So the same length of time as what we did in the session 1 of this week, which was 5 lots of 5 minutes. So we can do this pyramid. They're equally as demanding as each other. So now that you've done that one, there's no reason why you won't struggle. You'll struggle with this one, okay? You'll be fine with this. So 30 seconds, and then we go again. Second rep is 2 minutes. So let's just hold that pace for an extra minute. Great start. Okay, 15 seconds. Get ready in 10. Okay, are we ready? In 3, 2, 1. Right, let's go off for 2 minutes. So nice steady pace. So this just goes to show how well you have progressed. Looking at where we first started back in that week 1. When we started off with that short pyramid of 1 to 3 and back down. And now we've built our way all the way up to 1 to 5 minutes and back down. So it's really good work. It's always great to look back and see where you've come from. So it shows you how well you've done and how you've progressed, which I find personally keeps me motivated, which I'm sure you do too. So you just got to keep that effort going and keep with the program. So come on, we're nearly at the first minute mark already through the second rep. I'm doing this with you as well, so we're with it, we're in it together. I'm with you the whole way through. Good work. Okay, so we've got 1 minute to go now. Come on. Final push. Keep it going. Come on, hold that pace. Stay strong. Remember your form. Remember those key points of driving with those arms. Knees up, nice and high, keeping tall. Try to avoid rotating. 30 seconds left now. Deep breaths, come on. Come on, final push for 15 seconds. Then we'll have that minute recovery again. Last 5 seconds, nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Right, well done. Okay, so just walk it out. Great work. So deep breaths, let yourselves recover again. Okay, so we're doing really well. So minute recovery, and then we're going to build up to 3 minutes next, gradually making our way up to the top and then back down the other side. Try and hold a pace that you feel comfortable to run at. Try not to go off too fast on these shorter repetitions because it will get harder in the second half as we're coming back down the other side of the pyramid. 20 seconds to go. So in total this session we're running for 25 minutes, 8 minutes walking, which is 33 minutes of exercise, plus our 5 minute warm up and cool down is 43 minutes. So that's a good progression on, okay? Longest session that we've done. Okay, we ready? 3, 2, 1. Right, let's go. So this is our 3-minute repetition. So yes, so time is building up nicely on our sessions. We are still increasing that amount of time running. And compared to last week, we're still holding the same recovery, just 1 minute. But we've got that extra rep in. So you're doing well. Our volume has gone up nicely and we're running for longer. Building up towards that goal of being able to run at the pace that you would like to run at for that 30 minutes continuously without stopping, without any of those walking breaks. That's what we're building up to. Come on, we're coming up to our first minute mark already now. It's a great start. That's 1 minute down, right, 2 to go. That's it, keep it nice and steady. Hold that pace. I'm sure you're finding as you're going through these sessions, you're getting to know your body a bit more, understanding how it should feel, what speed is right for you. That comes with experience, knowing if you've gone off too fast or too slow. Right, 1.5 minutes, we're halfway through this repetition. And what you'll find is as you get fitter, it will feel a little bit more comfortable. And then you'll look at how fast you're going if you've got a GPS watch on, and I'm sure you'll be very surprised to see what pace you're going, because you will progress quickly. The body is very good at adapting when you're training regularly and correctly. Okay, so we've got 1 minute left, nearly there. Last push, then we'll have that 1 minute recovery again. Keep it going. Hold that pace right for you. Really good work now. 30 seconds left. Come on. Last bit to go, last effort. "15 seconds, come on. 10 seconds. Come on, last 5. Right to the end. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant, well done. Okay, so walk it out. Okay, so that's our first 3 shorter repetitions done. The next 3 are our 3 longest ones. Okay, so we've got a 4 minute, we've got a 5 minute and another 4 minute. So these 3, really focus on these repetitions, and then the final 3 of what we've just completed will feel easy. Okay, so psychologically, personally, I don't think this session feels as tough as what we did in that last session with the 5 lots of 5 minutes, because those first few repetitions and last few are so short, we can cope with those, no problem. It's just these 3 repetitions coming next where we need to focus on and hold that steady pace, okay? So we're off in 15 seconds with that first 4 minute rep. Get ready. I'll let you know how we're getting through the 4 minutes. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Come on, let's pick it up. So, settle into that rhythm again and hold that pace. Keep relaxed, keep strong, keep your form. Sometimes when we try hard, we tend to tense up and we think that we're working harder by really tensing and pushing. But when you do that, the body locks and seizes up and you don't keep as relaxed, and your running doesn't flow as well as it would do if you just keep nice and relaxed and loose. You naturally will go faster. So try to remember that when it's getting harder and you're pushing a bit more. Just remember to try and keep as relaxed and comfortable as you possibly can. So that's 1 minute down. Another 3 minutes to go. Really good work. Break it down into minutes if you want to, if that helps. Just focus on each minute as it comes. Get to the next point. Come on. Doing well. Let's do this together, come on. Remember those great feelings you get when you finish the sessions and you've done well and you've achieved it and you've accomplished what you set out to do. Let's get there again. It always feels worth it once you've actually done it. So that is 2 minutes down now. We're halfway there, just another 2 minutes to go. Let's just do that again. Break it down into minutes again if you need to. So the next minute mark will be our final minute of the rep. It's really good work now, come on. We're nearly there. Just hold that pace. Not long left now. We're coming into our last minute in 15 seconds. Come on. Okay, so now we've got 1 minute to go. Come on, final push right to the end. Then we can have that minute recovery. Come on, you're doing really well. Last bit to go. Hold on. Not long left now. Nearly there, just 30 seconds to go. "20 seconds. You see that point in front of you? About 15 seconds away from you now. We're going to go there. Come on, let's get there. Don't stop until I say, right to the end. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Walk it out. So another 1 minute recovery. And then we'll start our longest repetition of the session. So out of these 3 big repetitions, that's 1 down already. Just another 2 bigger repetitions to go. So 5 minute. And then the same as what we've just done, another 4 minute. And then we've got those 3 really short repetitions. So psychologically, just focus on these big 2 repetitions. And then we can worry about those 3 shorter ones afterwards, okay? Doing well. Get ready to go soon. In 15 seconds. In 10. Okay, we ready? In 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. That's it. So great start on this longer rep. I'll let you know how we're getting on through this 5 minutes. Break it down to each minute. Let me know how you find this session. Which session do you prefer out of the 3 of them? Do you prefer the shorter repetitions one, the pyramids, which is what we're doing at the moment, or the longer repetition work? It's always great to do a mixture, training the body, working different energy systems, doing the different sessions, rather than doing the same continuous session. So hopefully you're enjoying doing the mixture of the 3 each week and progressing each one. So 1 minute down, 4 minutes to go. Great start. So this is our longest session to date. Last week, including the warm-up, this session we did 37 minutes. And today, including that warm-up and cool-down, we're up to 43 minutes of continuous work, including the warm-up and the cool-down. Which is really good. Getting strong, that volume is increasing nicely. So we're coming up to 2 minutes gone now. Another 3 minutes to go. So we are now halfway through this repetition, and that also means that we're halfway through the session. So come on, you've done really well in this first half. Let's match that effort in the second half now. Keep it going. Come on, let's break it down to each minute. So we're coming up to 2 minutes to go now. Come on, last push for final 2 minutes of this rep. Then we can recover and take on that last longer repetition. Pushing the body is all in the mind. If you can tell yourself that you can do this, you will do it. When you understand how far you can push your body, you'll see that you can push it further than you originally thought. And you will recover and get ready to go again. So we're coming up to our last minute mark now. Minute to go now. Come on. You know how quickly these 1 minute recoveries go. That's just what's left. Let's get this one done. And then we're dropping a minute each time. It's always a nice thought when you know in the second half that each repetition's getting shorter. As you're getting a little bit more tired, you know you are nearly there in the final stages of the session. Just 30 seconds to go now. Keep going now. Come on, final push. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Walk it out again. Great. You've done really well there. So that's our longest repetition done. Just 4 repetitions to go. Each rep, like I've mentioned, is going to get shorter now. So walk it out. We're going to do that 4 minute repetition next. And then, trust me, the next 3 reps after that, that 3 minute, 2 minute and 1 minute will feel so much more comfortable than what we've just done in these last few reps. 30 seconds still to go, okay? Deep breaths. Let yourselves recover as much as you can in this 1 minute recovery. Get ready. 15 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So if you were able to mark down the distance or the speed that you did in that 4-minute repetition in this session previously, let's see if we can match that, or even better, let's see if we can beat it. It's always good to have something to try and aim to beat. So if you can mark down the distance you've gone in each repetition, that gives you a good benchmark there and a good goal that you can aim to try and beat when you do similar sessions or similar repetitions. Just to push you that little bit further, something to work from, which is specific to you. So we're coming up to that first minute mark already. That's 1 minute down now, okay? Right, 3 minutes to go. Keep it going now. Great work. So looking forward to our next session, which is our session 3 of this week, week 5. Slight change again. Obviously we're progressing you each time. So instead of doing 2 lots of 2 long repetitions, which is what we've done up to this point, we're now going to change it a bit. We're going to progress you a little bit more and push you a bit more out of your comfort zone. And we're going to do just 1 repetition with no walking rest in between, which is going to be 20 minutes. And each week in this 3rd session, we're just going to increase that time up to that 30 minutes. So that's what we've got coming next. But you can do that based on what you've done up to this point. You've done the workloads, you've done the volume in time, like this session that you're currently doing. You can do it. Right, so 2 minutes down, we're halfway, just another 2 minutes to go. And we can have that recovery again. With all these sessions, it's all about judging that pace, getting that right, and holding that pace that's right for you. And if you can get that right, you'll be fine. That's why it's really good if you are able to run with someone who's a similar pace to you. You can work together and make sure that you're going at the same speed, so you can slow each other down if one's going too fast, or vice versa if one's going a bit slow. You can give them a gentle nudge and work together and get there together. So 1 minute to go now, okay? Last minute, and then we can recover again. This last 4-minute repetition is nearly over now. Come on, we're nearly there. Keep going right to the end. Come on, 30 seconds left. Last 15 seconds. We're nearly there. Come on. Final push to the end. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Walk it out again. Okay, so that was a big landmark done, I think. We've got those 3 longer repetitions done. Those first 3 repetitions we did at the start of this session, for me, they went past really quickly, and that's all what we've got left again, okay? So it's going to be over soon. It'll be over before you know it. So come on, we can do this. If you're feeling good, you can pick it up. You've got the option. Now the reps are getting shorter. If you feel strong enough and you want to hold a stronger, faster pace, by all means do so. But if you feel that you're okay and you're happy and you're going the right speed for you, let's just hold that. And if you are struggling, well, just remember it is getting shorter each rep. So let's just try and hold on to that speed as long as you can. You're nearly there. So 5 seconds. Are we ready for that 3-minute effort? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So come on, let's hold it for 3 minutes. So it's really good to make a note of how each session goes, how you found it. So you could rate it, say out of 10, or just say hard, moderate, how you found your breathing, some notes like that just to help remind you. If you can track it with the distance that you've gone or the pace that you went, that's always good to look at as well. And there's no reason why, once you finish this program, there's no reason why you can't repeat some of the sessions. You don't have to do the whole program again, but you can revisit some of the sessions. If there was a specific one you liked, like say this pyramid one, there's no reason why you can't do this again to keep your fitness going and to try and beat the distance that you went in this session. Okay, so that's 1 minute down. 2 minutes to go now. It's going quick, come on. Doing really well. Coming up to the halfway point of this rep. It's a minute and a half to go now. Come on, second half of the rep. Remember, each repetition is going to get shorter. You might be getting a little bit more tired, but it's going to get shorter by a whole minute. Doing well. So we're coming into our final minute now, okay? 1 minute left, come on. Bring it right into the final part of this minute, come on. Hold that speed. You're going at a great pace. Final bit of effort to go. We're so nearly there now, come on. Just 30 seconds now. Excellent work, come on. 20 seconds. See that point in front of you again? Let's get there. Let's keep going to the end. Don't slow down now. Keep working till the end. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, walk it out again. Deep breaths. Let yourselves recover. Just 2 repetitions to go, and those 2 repetitions added up equal what you have just done, and you're going to have a minute recovery walk in between. So you have done the hardest part of the session. We've got a very small part left of this, so we can do this. Come on, keep it going now. If you're feeling good, let's push on for these last 2 reps now. Now they're getting shorter. How much speed have you got left? This is your chance now to increase the pace as these reps are getting shorter now. But if you feel okay and you want to hold the pace, that's fine as well. 10 seconds, then we're off. Deep breaths. Are we ready? In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Right, come on, 2 minutes. That's all it is. We are so nearly there now. You're working really well. That's it. If you are able to hold that faster pace, well done. That's a great sign of how well you are doing and how you are progressing. Great work as well if you're holding that pace. You're keeping it together nicely. And if you are tiring, that's fine as well. There's nothing wrong with that. You're doing well. You're pushing yourself, and that's how you're going to progress. So we're coming up to the halfway mark now. So we've got 1 minute to go. Now, Last minute, and that's 30 minutes done of this session, not including that 5-minute warm-up we did, okay? So that's the same amount of time as we're looking at of continuous running at the end of week 8. And you've only had 7 minutes of those 30 minutes of walking, so you are doing great. Last bit left now, we're nearly there. Come on, hold on. 30 seconds to go now. We've got our final recovery coming up soon, and then we're just 1 minute away from home. Last 20. Come on, 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Walk it out. Last minute recovery. Deep breaths. Right, this is it. We have 1 more minute to go. And then the final repetition is done. Okay, that's all that's standing in our way. Like I've mentioned, if you're feeling good, let's really attack this last minute. Give it a bit more effort if you can. But if you just want to hold on, that is fine as well, okay? We can all do this. Doesn't matter what your level of ability is. This is achievable. You can do this. It's just 1 minute. Are we all ready in 15 seconds? 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Right, come on, minute away. Keep strong. Imagine you're in that race. This is your final push to the finish line. Use that visualization I've mentioned previously. You're pulling away from the field, the people around you. You're bringing it home. 30 seconds to go. Come on. Keep driving with those arms. Deep breaths. This is it. Come on. 15 seconds to go now. 10. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Well done. So well done, you have now completed today's session. So let's get moving at a nice low level for this cool down. This is an easy walk and we're just going to drop down the pace slightly each minute until you fully recover. So let's get moving if you're not already. And then we're just going to conclude what we've done today and then also talk a little bit about what we've got in store for you for the remaining part of the week and the progression on from the session next week. So fantastic work. You have completed second session of week 5, which is that pyramid. So we added the 5th minute into the middle of the pyramid from what we did last week. So just to conclude, we did 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute, and then that extra 5th minute repetition in the middle, and then 4 minute, 3 minute, 2 minute, 1 minute, with just a 1 minute walking recovery in between. So fantastic work, great session. You did really well, push yourself the whole way, so you should be feeling really pleased with yourself. You're progressing nicely. So let's just look back over where we started. So initially we started with that 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 2 minute, 1 minute. So that just goes to show how well you've done. Back in that session we did 9 minutes of running with 8 minutes of walking, compared to today when we now did 25 minutes of running and 8 minutes of walking. So exactly the same time as recovery, but way more running. So really good work. So we're a minute and a half through this cool down. So just keep it going. Nice gentle pace, deep breaths, fill your lungs with oxygen, help yourselves recover as much as you possibly can. Hopefully you are feeling that you are recovering a little bit quicker and a little bit more efficiently each week. The more you are training your body with this running. So let's just have a look at what we have in store for you for the remaining part of this week. So we have another session for week 5, which is our continuous long run. So last week we did 2 lots of 12 minutes. So now we're going to just do 1 repetition each week. So we're going to push you up to just 1 rep of 20 minutes of continuous running with that 5-minute warm up and cool down also beforehand and afterwards. So that's 2.5 minutes through this cool down now. So you're nearly there, over halfway through this now. So just drop down the pace a little bit further and not long now until you are done and you can rest up. So every week I share ideas that I have or other people have sent to me about ways and tips that is good to recover. So today I'm going to talk about foam rolling. So if you've not heard of this, you can buy this in various different sports stores. It's just basically a bit like a big spongy rolling pin, and you just roll your muscles forwards and back on that. Check out lots of footage on YouTube if you're unsure about what to do. It's actually a little bit painful when you do it, but that's the idea. You're basically rolling the muscles, a bit like a massage, self-massaging yourself, getting rid of any of the what we call knots, the knotted muscles. So you might find sort of the tissues, the muscle tissues of sort of knotted together, and you're just rolling those out, and you'll find that by doing so, it's going to prevent injury, prevent any muscle imbalances as well, and help you recover. It increases your blood flow as well towards those muscles, so you're ready to take on your next session and prevent any stiffness and any sort of possible injuries that could occur. So it's definitely worth checking those out. Like I say, a little bit painful, but it's better to do that than actually have an injury, which is a lot more painful and a lot more long term. So yeah, give it a go. If you do it, let me know, and share how you are getting on with everyone. So we're now into our final minute now, so let's just start to ease down the pace a little bit further now. Nearly there, just last 45 seconds and then we are done. So I'm just going to start to conclude now. So well done, another great session done today. You've done really well. The pyramid session I always find is quite a long session because we've got a few extra recoveries in between, and you've done quite a lot of volume amount of time there as well today. So really good work. Prepare yourselves, rest up for that next session, which is coming, which is that 20-minute of continuous running. We can do this. We'll do it together as we do all our sessions. So just keep pushing and we can do it. Okay. So I'm going to say goodbye now. Train with you soon.